Me on Tarot Machine. This is your monthly love reading for the month of September 2017, and this will be for the sign of Scorpio. So let me go ahead and give these cards a shuffle to see what energies you'll be working with for the month. Okay. In the center of the reading, you have the King of Cups in the upright. The King of Cups in the upright for singles is saying that you could be meeting a person or already met a person that they is emotionally stable and they give affection and they know how to show affection to anybody they gonna be in a relationship with. They see this in you, or the person you're talking to see this in you, or you see this in the person that you're talking to, that they could be a potential mate because they know how to express their feelings openly, and they know how to do that with confidence, and they know how to do it to make sure they know how to maintain a well balanced relationship when it comes to them being in a one-on-one relationship when they are a cup. If you already coupled up, it's saying that you're going to do this or your companion is doing this, is showing more affection towards the relationship, or they showing some more concern when it comes to working on stuff in the relationship to help it have a better bond. Your companion could be more empathetic on certain things that need to be worked out to make a better bond in your relationship, and they willing to put the heart into it and really work on it if it fulfills a emotional need between you and your companion. Either your companion is thinking this or you're thinking this with the companion. What you have underneath you is the eight of coins in the upright. So the eight of coins in the upright for singles, you could meet a person that is also emotionally stable, but they are a person that's willing to put in the effort and the work in to craft a solid foundation when it comes to them being in a one-on-one relationship with somebody. Either the person you're talking to is displaying this characteristic, or they see this characteristic in you, that you're a person that likes to make sure your foundation when it comes to you being in a one-on-one is set up real solid, and that it has everything that it needs. And during the course of the relationship, no matter how long you are together as a exclusive couple, they will be always willing to put in a little extra effort to make sure that the relationship remains on a solid foundation. They either see this in you or you see this in somebody that you're talking to. If you already coupled up, what it's saying is whatever new ideas that you bringing into the relationship to help it have a better bond between you and your companion, what it is either your companion is doing this or you doing this, or both of y'all have made a decision to go ahead and put in the effort that is needed to help make your bond a little bit tighter, or help make your traditional foundation that you started your relationship on stay intact and stay well rounded, so you can work on other things that could benefit your bond with your companion. Either your companion is thinking this or you're thinking this with the companion, or both of y'all came to the decision to go ahead and put that extra effort, that physical work to the relationship to help make a better bond between the both of you. What you have in the past is the ace of coins in the upright. The ace of coins in the upright means for singles, you could have met somebody in the past, or you presented yourself in the past that you was a person that was financially stable within yourself, and that you was always willing to put the effort in, or put in that kind of work when it came to building a one-on-one relationship with somebody in the past thought this about you, or you thought this about somebody in the past. But the ace of coins is usually a new adventure on something more physical and tangible to your inner environment. So basically, they see that quality in you, that if they invested their time with being in a one-on-one relationship, that it could bring them a brand new start when it comes to setting up something solid when it came to being in a one-on-one relationship with you. You seen this in somebody, or somebody seen this in you? If you already coupled up, it says that you're taking your relationship back down to square one, the original root of your foundation that you built your foundation on in the past. So maybe in the past, either your companion thought about this or you thought about this, that you had to keep the original core value or the original core foundation of your relationship bond with your companion intact, so it can always remain solid. Even if you go through the bumps and stripes during your relationship, you always know that your relationship was always started on a good foundation. Either your companion thought about this or you thought about this with towards your relationship with your companion, or you both thought about it in the past, that no matter what happens, we always have to make sure that our original foundation of why we're together will always stay intact. What you have above you is the Hermit in the reverse. The Hermit in reverse for singles. This could be another person that you're meeting, or this is some kind of energy that you're presenting. It's saying that you may meet some people that is not taking a thought of what kind of person they're trying to be in a one-on-one relationship with. They haven't got to the point within themselves to analyze what they want in a relationship, so they're kind of rushing to the next relationship without really thinking about what they really want for themselves when it comes to them being in a one-on-one relationship. Either somebody is presenting this to you or you're presenting this to somebody else when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. It's going into another thing without no internal thought of how it's going to affect you in the long run when it comes to you being in a one-on-one bond with a certain type of person. And it's not, also, you're not analyzing what is coming to you and taking enough time to analyze. Like, if you have a person talking to you a certain way, you're not analyzing their words of how they present themselves when it comes to you wanting to be in a one-on-one relationship with them. Either you're doing this to somebody or somebody gonna come up and be doing this to you. If you already coupled up, it's just saying that your relationship, one of the things that may be causing a wedge in your relationship is that you're not taking time to kind of nourish each other, or you think about each other at certain points during the month or moving forward. You're trying to bring in new ideas to help craft your relationship better, but you're not thinking how is it benefiting you or how is it benefiting your companion. You're just rushing the ideas on the table kind of and wanting them to be executed, but you're not sitting back and understanding the true detail that is involved with putting this certain kind of thing in your relationship to craft your relationship better. Either your companion is thinking this, you're thinking this towards the companion and their ideas, or you both are thinking that maybe you're rushing you need to sit back a little bit and think about it, how it affects you and it affects your current status at your relationship and how it is affecting your companion once you interact these things that you think that can help the relationship have a better bond. The last card you have is the Devil in reverse. So the Devil in reverse is pretty much saying is for singles, you could be meeting a person that got over a certain type of pattern that they was keeping up when they go and meet people that they want to be in a relationship with, or you're giving up a certain type of pattern when it comes to how you pick up people to be in the one-on, how you talk to them, or what you will allow to be chained to through another person when it comes to being in a one-on-one relationship. Somebody see this in you, or you see this in somebody you talking to, or the person could be, and I have to throw it out there, they may be getting over a certain type of personal habit that caused it a wedge in their previous relationship. They could be alcohol. They could have got over being an alcoholic and trying to clean themselves up. They could have got over being a sex fiend, a dope fiend. They could have been having a super vice that kept causing their relationships to never move forward. Either somebody see this in you, or you see this in somebody else, that they kind of reformed their old ways of how they act with other people and being in a one-on-one relationship. If you already coupled up, it's saying that moving forward to craft your relationship better, you trying to let go of of certain type of habituatory patterns that you and your companion do all the time. And because the patterns are habitual, you may think they're natural, but your companion may think they causing some kind of conflict. So you trying to learn, or your companion is trying to learn, or both of y'all is trying to learn to give up certain things in your relationship that you just been doing all the time, and not taking second thought to see if it was trying to bring a benefit to the relationship, or was it really harming the relationship. But it's an old pattern that you trying to kill out in your relationship to bring in maybe a new type of pattern that is more healthier to the relationship. So let me go ahead and get some clarifiers on the couple reversals and see where it's going. For the hermit, you're not thinking, for singles, you're not thinking about what you're benefiting on, because you're too caught up of trying to find a new thing in a person, because you have the Six of Cups in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse is basically saying that either you want somebody that don't have no children. Two, you want somebody that does not resemble a old pattern that you used to deal with in the past. So by you trying to chase these two ideas of, I don't want nobody with no children, I don't want nobody that resembles like my ex boyfriend or girlfriend, you would just run to the next person without thinking that person you're talking to may have that type of quality in them, but in a different way. So you're just running to the next person, and then when that quality pops up or that similarity pops up, you get de-interested in the person, and you maybe don't get into a relationship with that person, or you totally cut that person off. Either somebody see this in you, or you see this in somebody that you're talking to, that they may bring something fresh to you that doesn't resemble something that you lived through before when it comes to your one-on-one relationships. If you already coupled up, what it's saying is that whatever ideas you're trying to bring in, you're hoping that there is the fresh rejuvenation and there's something brand new that you both can experience, that it can build a better bond in your relationship. Either your companion is doing this, you're doing this with the companion, or both of y'all made a logical decision just to go ahead and rush brand new stuff, brand new ideas, or brand new stuff that can help make a tighter emotional bond with you and your companion. But still, at the same time, you're not thinking how much is going to benefit either one of you once they are enacted in the relationship. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, I didn't want to flip. Okay. Three of Pentacles in the upright. Three of Pentacles in the upright for singles. Even though you rush into the next person, it's saying that you're still kind of open to work with, even though the person may come with something that may be similar to what you dealt with in the past, you're still willing to work with it just to see how far it goes. Either somebody see this in you that you're talking to, or you're talking to somebody that you see this quality that, yeah, it's sort of similar to the same kind of way that I dealt with somebody before when I was in a relationship before, but maybe it's going to turn out different, and maybe I can have a little bit more control and kind of work it out a little bit different than the way I did with somebody in the past. Either somebody did this to you, or you did this to somebody that you're talking to, or you see that you can, it's some wiggle room to kind of morph the relationship a little bit better than your last previous relationship. If you already coupled up, it's just saying that you both is on the same page. You both is willing to put in the work to see whatever idea is going to be a benefit for you in your relationship. You both was willing to put in the same amount of time or equal effort into it just to see if it really brings a true benefit to your relationship and your bond with your companion. Either your companion's thinking this, you're thinking this with the companion, or both of y'all thinking about this as y'all trying to craft this out. That it, and it's almost the same thing with the singles. It's leaving enough wiggle room that you can kind of format whatever this idea is that could be a benefit for your bond. It's saying it has enough wiggle room that you can almost craft it to your relationship and how you both interact with each other when it comes to working with something that can benefit the relationship. So let's go ahead and see what this devil talking about. Who's getting unchained to something? There you go. The Four of Cups in the upright for singles. You, whoever you're talking to that may have a habit, may don't have a habit, or they may have got over something, they was probably chained to a point of, and I hate to say this, being ungrateful. Because usually the Four of Cups is somebody handing you something from the hand of God, and you're looking at it like, I don't want it, or you're stuck up, or you being ungrateful for somebody offering you something at a time that you may or may have not needed it. So what is going down as for singles, you could be meeting a person that's trying to change his habit of being ungrateful towards their companion. When it comes to them being in a one-on-one relationship, maybe it's a pattern you're changing in yourself, or you see that in somebody that they're really trying to work with that and try to show more gratitude when it comes to them being in a one-on-one relationship, because they always had a habitual pattern of not taking their companion or their one-on-one relationships more seriously or with some kind of heart when it came to them dealing with somebody in a one-on-one relationship. For you being coupled up, what it's saying is that maybe that's one of the things that's causing a wedge in your relationship or your bond with your companion, is the spurts and times of feeling like, or this emotional feeling that your companion is making you, that they not appreciating you. You may be trying to help them all the way, and they kind of shutting it off, or they're not really trying to, accept it, to say yes or no or thank you, or the little things that make your relationship a better one-on-one. They may be trying to break that and trying to learn how to change their more behavioral way of how they deal with you in a relationship, and try to exert more heart into their feelings when it comes to you doing something for them to help your bond to be better. Either your companion is doing this, you're doing this, or both of y'all is trying to give each other the recognition and praise when it was needed at the time something was done for each other. Let's see what the last card is. Seven of Cups in the reverse. So for singles, it's saying that whoever this person is, they really trying to work on this one aspect about themselves. So Either they see you doing this in yourself, or you see this in somebody else, that they really trying to make the effort to change a old pattern when it comes to them dealing with somebody being on a one-on-one, and you really seeing them trying to nip this one thing in the bud and trying to kind of wash this pattern out of themselves so they can learn. Either you can learn the lesson of how having a better one-on-one relationship, or this person you're talking to can see that you can probably get with them and change that pattern and make them sort of like a different person, kind of, by them homing in on this one issue or this one thing that they are chained to. And they really, and to me, they seem like they really working on it. They're trying to let it go, and it's just a one issue thing that they're working on to try to. It's like a one roadblock, basically, that kind of throws a monkey wrench with their bonds when it comes to them being in a one-on-one relationship. Either they see this in you, or you see this in the person you're talking to. If you are already coupled up, what it's saying is that you breaking it back down to the one, you working on the one thing that is being very bad in the relationship. You working on the one thing. You or your companion decide to go ahead and knock this one thing out. You're not trying to knock out every little thing that's wrong with the relationship. Is saying that you're focusing more on the bigger problem of the relationship and what is making your bond not good with your companion, and homing in on that and trying to make a correction of that one thing so you can get back sort of, you both are on the same page, but you can both get back in line with working on other things once you got rid of this one thing out of your relationship that was causing a wedge between your bond with your companion. Either your companion is doing this, you're doing this with the companion, or y'all both decided to home down on this one big issue that could fix your bond with your companion. So I hope you like this reading. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Go ahead and leave your comments at the bottom. You can thumb the video up or down, and I'll talk to you later.